Hey everybody, welcome back to another drawing tutorial. Today we have Jolene and Stone Free. That's the name of the stand, isn't it? Yeah, Stone Free. Yeah, I'm right. it's Stone Free. Okay. God, I can't remember there for a second. Okay, so we're going to start with Stone Free. Jolene's in the background, Stone Free's in the front. I'm on landscape orientation paper. Use a pencil, eraser. Hit pause if I go too fast when I move my hand, because I'll probably go quite quick. Okay, so just to keep the video in a reasonable time. So just use your pause button whenever I move my hand, right? So the glass is Stone Free over this side. So we start with like a curved line just here. Okay, just along the sort of center line on the right hand side. Glasses are a bit tricky to draw, so take your time. So then they're a real particular kind of shape. So it like carves up around. Like so. And it's kind of pointy in the corner here and then comes down, curves around the bottom, right? And eventually it'll come back around over to there. Then we have the bottom bit that goes over the nose, like that, and we do this shape over here. So we go, and you know, you're looking for them to be about the same size, roughly. And then, so this will go down again. So it'll go pointy sort of, and then down this way. Down underneath and up into here. Yep. Like that, okay? Roughly the shape of the glasses, and there's like some extra sort of lines and things, you know, on there. And then we have the interior part. So we got, like, we just kind of go around that shape again. So it's like the rim of the glasses. Just giving it a kind of an edge. Just following that outer shape again. And it's all colored in like shiny and dark green and light green, different shapes, right? So the bit that goes around the ear, just here, and around this side as well. Like so. Like some extra sort of lines, like so. So frowning sort of lines here, frowning quite heavily, like so. And then maybe some just lines for the side of the nose there. And in this anime, the noses are done just with this kind of V sort of shape, just there. Very sort of simply drawn in. Maybe like a little bit of a shadow just underneath the nose. And then hatching on the nose, coming down. Like that. Then the mouth, so typical kind of JoJo mouths, right? So we go up for the middle line, down, back up, and then back down, right? So that's the center line for the mouth, but like some animes would just leave it with that line, but in JoJo, we gotta do extra. So we gotta draw in the top lip. So you just do that sort of stretched out letter M again, right down, like so. And sometimes there's like hatching on the top lip, kind of like this. Just shows a bit of a shadow. And then the bottom lip comes around again. And in this, I think there's like a shadow underneath the bottom lip, right? So we just shade this in and add some like sort of shaded area there. So we can't actually see the whole face because the shoulder is over it, but we can see the chin. So real pointy chin, just here. And then we can see this side of his face, or her face, should I say. And then this goes up like so. Right, and just a big round shoulder line on this side. So you can't actually make it out, so like comes down this way, just down like that. Okay, And this will eventually like go around the back. Where will it go? So like this way. And off the page there. Okay. So we just finish the head and then we'll deal with all that close-up stuff. So the ear on this side, so the glasses go in behind the ear, right? So say like, it goes, say out, up underneath there, then out the other side, up to there, and the side of the head like comes up here. And then we have another part sticking out for the ear. So, take some hatching down there. And then the other ear kind of goes in behind the shoulder on this side. So it comes down slightly different, goes in down that way, side of the head maybe here. And then ear shape there again, and there can be some hatching lines. JoJo tends to do this hatching thing every now and then. Okay, so rest of the head. So we go up. Oop. Try and keep it as smooth as we can. So kind of the top of the head is like up here somewhere. Just mark that out. Right, so you're up like, so top of the head to the forehead, with the bottom of the forehead here is about the same as this to the chin. Just proportion wise, here to here is about the same as here to here, roughly, like top of the, where the eyebrows would be, right? So this is like you're halfway between here and here, roughly speaking. Okay, and then, so we'll try and get this head shape. So we're thinking sort of like an egg for a bald head, kind of like that, okay? Right, something like this. And then we have all these symbols and lines and things coming up here, right? So we've got like, coming up from the eye, there's two on each side. So, like say here, one there, big one here. So they look like they're sitting on top of the head, but they actually go down all the way, right? And you can erase any lines you go over. So this just like comes down this way. Like that. And this one comes down here. And this one comes down to there. And then we go down this way. We do the two on this side as well, same sort of thing. Like that, and we'll just erase those lines in here that we shouldn't see. Right, so then there's a line that comes down the center of these as well, kind of like a broken line. Down like so. So you can just add them like this. That, and then we have these symbols on the forehead. So we have these two sort of oval shapes, like so. And then another one, say here. And there's a bridge that sort of joins them together, right in there. So what I mean is, coming across this way. And then we have all these vertical lines. Like that, and then vertical, that's not vertical, horizontal. And then in here as well. Same over here. Roughly like that. And then there's all these circles and dots, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3 in the middle. 1, 2, 3. Some on the side of the head. 1, 2, 3. And like over here as well. 2, 3. Oh, and there's lines coming down the face. So like these lines kind of keep going down this way. Like that. Okay, so big shoulder here. Bicep comes out this way. Bicep line, right? And then the forearm kind of comes out across here. Like that. And then the line at the back comes out to there, then around that way, like so, sort of these muscle lines or something, like the collar of her neck or something there. So then, so for the, let's say the bicep area, right, so it comes kind of around this way. That, right? And there's like a muscle pad, or you know, these stands have all these weird designs and things on them, so you just gotta draw it in. And this will go down around that way, and then we got like an edge line just around this, and then some like curved lines coming across this way. Like so, and there's like a circle here, hand line that way. Seems to be like all these scratches or something just on her arm there. And then, so there's all these patterns on the shoulder. So like, so it's got like an S sort of shape going this way, right? It's kind of like, looks like kind of DNA or something. And these are like thicker when we join them together. Like there's other shapes outside, right? So you do that first, right? So it's like this DNA intertwining sort of thing. But then on the outside, there's like, you just thicken them up, and there's these bumps on them, right, that go like into there, and they're all black inside here. So like coming out, say this side as well. Alright, and this is like a double. So we'll go out and in to there. And then out here. To there. So. And then that around to there. Around to there. one of these shapes on the inside, right? Like another one here. Another triangle there, oh yeah, and on this side as well. So you just do like that. Triangle here. And we have another sort of double, like this shape coming down the arm on this side, right? So, but we can just see like the inside of it. Can't really see it. You know, we can't really see it all. This image is pretty easy to find if you have more room and you want to keep going back here. Just type in Jolene and stone free. It comes up on Google Maps. Google search. So, and then this kind of goes around here and back up. There, and another triangle, sort of there. Right, so we can see some of her chest sort of comes out here, down like so. Just like the top of her chest, and then the armpit sort of goes up behind the head, right? So that's like the armpit area. There's like some lines here, like so, and then making a fist coming out from here, about to punch, right? So wrist comes out here, and it's like she's wearing a glove, but it's probably just like her arm, just because it kind of bumps around here and up. Down into there. Like so. Alright, and then we go back this way. So this is like, it's like a glove shape or something on top of the hand, right? And there's all these studs and stuff around here, like so. So fist then down here, right? So take your time with hands, they're always tricky, right? So you go out, down for a knuckle there, then the next knuckle goes out, down, around like that. And then the next one comes around sort of underneath in there. And then the next one comes down. So the index finger always like wraps around into the thumb. Then around here, right? So you can see sort of the thumb that comes out this side then, right? So it comes down around. So roughly speaking goes in underneath here. And then you should be able to see like the inside of the finger kind of just in here. And some more hand sort of lines going that way. Like that way. And she's wearing sort of blue gloves and then like pink fingers. So they're like fingerless gloves, okay? So this comes out around, joins back up into here. Kind of there somewhere, right? So then we have fingerless, right? So we go around this. Like that. So this is all blue and this is pink. And then we have like some studs on the knuckles. Right, like that. And then like lines on the fingers. So there's these, it's like this part. So it's got all these lines on them as well. Like that, right? So that's stone free, right? You could end the tutorial there if you just want to know how to draw stone free. But we'll go over and we'll do Jolene. We'll add her in behind, okay? So I'll just place her body so we just get everything in the right place, right? So her shoulders kind of come out here, okay, and her collar sort of just behind the fist. I know I normally start with eyes, but just I want to get her sort of placed accurately behind here, right? And she's got like ripped and torn kind of sleeve here. And then this will come down in. And then her armpit kind of comes down this way. Bicep there. And this goes down like so. There's all sort of scratched and torn sort of areas, right? Like all these folds and hatching and stuff, like scribbles, and it's just sort of the style of the anime, kind of like that. Then the inside of the body comes out from like the top of the bicep there. And so her chest sort of sticks out, say here, curves around back in, and then the shoulder goes down like so. That, right? And her jacket's kind of open inside here, right? So it comes out, down. We'll just get these details done while we're down here. Around like that, right? And then again, some hatching. And like some fold lines, just like some hatching lines coming around her chest here. Edge line on her jacket. That kind of stuff. Like so. Okay, and then we have the butterfly and the sword and all these symbols sort of inside here, right? So her t-shirt is kind of like a belly top, right? So it kind of has a skin here, okay? And then like another sort of V there, and then there's like a sword with a butterfly, so it like comes down. Like so, and around. Up to there, and then so this is like the bottom of the butterfly wings, right? Like this, and then there's inside lines, something like that. Okay, and then like another sort of purple kind of edge line or something here. Like so. Right, and then spider web or something on her clothing here. So coming down from like the middle. There, and then another section there. Like that. Something like that. Right, so her head is somewhere like in here, right? So her neck line is there, sort of a neck muscle, and then her chin and her jaw. Like in there. And then the other side of her face will kind of come out here. So that's like her jawline. Okay, so then her eyes, right? So her eyes are kind of like up here. So we'll just start with the right eyelid. So it comes across like so. I'm gonna thicken it up. You can add some eyelashes if you want. JoJo, you know, they usually have lots of eyelashes. And then the bottom, round up to there. Thicken it up and add some eyelashes coming off the bottom there as well. Iris, so kind of a half circle coming around here with the pupil, like so. And then we'll add just a highlight, just a place to leave white, typical JoJo eyes, right? So, and then like the width of the eye fits in between. In JoJo, we're usually in proportion, so we just do the same sort of thing again. Curve it around. Thicken it up. Eyelashes sticking off. And then the bottom. Thicken it up. Iris and pupil. Just there, and you can leave a white sort of highlight when you're colouring sort of that side. So she's frowning quite heavily, right? So the eyebrows sort of start here and they cut right across her eye, just like so. And they go up underneath her hair, so you can't really see them all, but we'll just go that way. So just like a tick up and then a place to kind of colour. Like that, and then something similar on this side. Right, like so, and she's got like some sort of hatching lines for her forehead. Frown sort of areas there. And then we've got some of those shadows that they have in JoJo, just coming down the side of their nose, right? It's a specific sort of thing to JoJo characters, right? Like that. And then the nose is the very same as Stone Freeze, and it's about halfway between the chin and the eyes, right? So if you know, see how high up we have the eyes. So you want like the eyes to your nose to be about the same as nose to chin, right? So the nose is usually like halfway, so you just put this sort of V like there. And so here to here, it's about the same as here to here, roughly, okay? And then we got like some hatching coming down the nose there like that. And sometimes the shadow underneath the nose, so you just like thicken it up a little bit down there. Right, so then again, mouth, so typical JoJo. So we go up, down in the middle, up, back to there. That's the center line for the mouth, and then you got to do the top lip. So we go up again. It always reminds me of a stretched out letter M or a bow and arrow sort of thing. And bottom lip, I think our mouth is kind of open in this. It's a bottom lip, but we'll add a little opening, just like she's about to speak or something. There, like that. And some hatching down there. Seems to be a shadow underneath the chin, right? So we'll just add that in there with some hatching lines, like so. Okay, so that's the jaw, goes up underneath the hair. Oh yeah, and then there's like those cheek line kind of things that JoJo characters have. Right, like so. So she's got like fringe coming down over her hair, right? So hairline just there. And then we have a line up that way. And this comes down. Like so. Back up. And then this fringe comes down across her face, just like here. And then back up around. So if you, it's kind of like a Dragon Ball fringe, you know? Kind of like Goku's hair. You know those fringe lines that Dragon Ball characters have, comes down. That's what it reminds me of anyway. Kind of comes across her eye, back up to there. And some hairline inside here. And we can put some sort of texture on her hair. Some like texture lines like this. If you go over any of her eyes and stuff, you can color over or just erase. Right, so then she's got like a round hair coming around like her head. It's like just like tied back hair, so it's just round, right? So we'll go around like this. Right, kind of like that. And then her ear sticks out here. We can see some of the ear back here. And is that her neck on the other side, or is it hair? I'm not sure. Just add that line there anyway. Not sure if that's her neck or what, or her hair. But then inside, we got ear lines. Like so. Back up to there. And then she's got those things tied on her hair. So you got these two just sort of bumping lines coming around. Like so. And then curving around like that. And then we curve it around like so. The anime versions of these characters are always easier to draw than Araki, the manga. They simplified so much for the animation, you know. Right, that's everything. Looking forward to the new series coming soon. Hope it was helpful. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Wait. Hair. See you in the next one. Bye.